Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Uncharted. It is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to go ahead and get started with my recording. Um, Something kind of important. I do think I finally have a schedule down, as long as I get started early and feel the motivation, because if I don't get started early in the day, then I'll find other things to do, and I'll kind of neglect it, and, I do have a recording schedule. That's what I'm trying to say. If I can get started on Friday, there will be a Friday video coming out like late, and then a Saturday video at noon. And if I don't get started on Saturday, if I get started on Saturday, there'll probably be a video, depending on how long it takes to render, up at noon or sometime afternoon. And then there'll be one on Sunday, or at Sunday at noon. So, all Eastern Standard Time, by the way. But, yeah. So I figured that'd be a pretty easy schedule to follow. 2 videos over the weekend. And then maybe anything that I can get time to do during the week, because, still in school. Gotta focus on not failing French class, because for some reason we need 2 foreign languages to go to what is it? I think a 4-year college, not a community college. I'm going to like a 2-year first if I can. So I technically don't need it, but I mean it's not going to hurt anything. So other than that, like every other class is pretty simple. Like civics is easy. English is easy, except I lack the motivation to do anything. But sorry for the still raspiness of my voice. I can't tell if it's just because it's morning or it's because I'm coming down with something, because I know I'm coming down with something. Oh, I didn't even shoot the guy. Did he die? I forgot, this isn't Uncharted 4. They don't have a hit marker. Because, yeah, I've been playing a little bit... Whoops. Well, I've been playing a little bit more Uncharted 4. I'm trying to get... I'm not doing too bad in the multiplayer. I may record sometime, but I tried out for the competitives, and it put me in gold, which is a surprise, because usually it puts me in bronze. But it put me in gold, and like, the first match I had somebody message me, no offense, but don't play the competitive until you're ready. And I took absolutely no offense to it, because, like, I literally sat back. I played as support for most of that round. Which, I usually play support for most rounds anyway, because I don't have quick reflexes. Anyway, it's definitely been a week. I'm dying. I gotta go to the doctor on Thursday, because okay. Ingrown toenail, not fun. You ever get one, you feel like you're getting one, go to the doctor immediately, because things get bad if you don't. Life lessons from Ryan. Other than that, I mean, I've had a pretty good week. It just hurts to step and kick and breathe, because it starts blood pumping and it doesn't feel good. But anyway, not sure what else to talk about. I mean, it's really early in the morning, so if I get quiet, it's just enjoy the nice game. Who's that? Is there any more guys? Oh, shit. Oh, God, how do I... Hey. Oh, God, I keep forgetting it's not triangle to reload. Oh, God, I really need to mess with the sensitivity. Goodbye. He's gonna blow. I wouldn't have guessed. I'm not sure, but I don't think grenades in real life make a blinky blink when their pin is pulled. Well, there goes that grenade. Oh, that guy's dead too. Ah! Don't hurt me. I just want to live like you. Oh god, I can't freaking aim. There we go. Goodbye. The hell are you? I hear gun. Oh no. What?
Oh boy.
It's over, Boulay.
I hear gunshots and I see grenades being tossed. There we are. Come on. You're like. Oh my god. Alright. Somebody take the controller away. I have one bullet. Fun. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to start getting physical. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, I just need ammo, but I can't pick any up or I'm gonna freaking die. Boy, this is getting quite intense. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I was playing last time. I have to, like, I hook this thing into a radio so I don't hook it into the headphone jack of my, PlayStation controller. Because if I do, the capture doesn't pick up the sound. Anyway, I put it in the radio, and for some reason, when I put it in the radio, it inverts the sound. Like, this guy, if I were looking this way, this guy is to my left, the guy shooting me. And I have my earbuds in the right ear. Like, you know, L in the left ear, R in the right ear. But it inverts the sound for some reason. Like, if I had the right one in my right ear, I would hear him shooting like he was to my left. I'd hear him shooting in my right ear instead. And that's very disorienting. And kind of hard to find out where they're shooting from when they're, like, stuck in a loop shooting a wall. So, not sure how long this episode's going to be. I'm going to try to shoot for the 45 minutes again, because the Uncharted games are very long. Usually, generally. So, yeah. So we're gonna go as long as possibly can. Oh god. I'm trying not to go over an hour like Dead Space. And I heard more gunshot. Hey look, another grenade. Oop. Oh god, that camera spaz. Alright. Oh my god. Boop. Ow. What am I doing? Oh. Well, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. I might just survive after all. There was something about the first Uncharted game. Like, yeah, it's great. But there's something about it that's, I don't like, other than the rolling. Like, he kind of automatically goes into cover, like when you do this. Which is very annoying, because when you want... I usually roll out of cover, but when there's cover, more cover around, you can't exactly do that, because otherwise you'll get stuck to it. There's a lot of ammo to pick up. I need to pick it up. Hey, stop doing it.
How do I always get myself into this?
How do you always get yourself into this that's gonna hurt in the morning? I don't know. You just seem to have a knack for it. Oh, no, not speaking of knack, because I've never played the game Knack. I heard it was okay. But, I had a friend say, oh, hey, you should play Alien Isolation, which I do own that game. I am not 100% sure how on board I am with that idea. Only because you guys saw Dead Space, and that was a nightmare. Not only for me, and I just hate to tell you, if I played Alien Isolation, it would have to be on easy. So, Because I tried it on normal when I played it through, and I'm just like, nope. Because I don't deal with horror very well. But, you know, why can't I jump on that? Like, that's clearly, there we go. But yeah, I don't deal with horror very well, so I don't think I'd play that. If I play it, it will not be on normal, it will be on easy. So, but, don't expect that anytime soon. I'm gonna beat all the Dead Spaces and all the Uncharteds before I do that. And I started on Pac-Man World, which I'm gonna record after this, since I have no other ongoing series. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue Remember Me, because I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something anybody wanted, so I guess I'm just gonna break this guy's neck. Why the hell not? Alright, but I'll play the Pac-Mans because, I have my little brother. I have the first one, because the first one was actually my favorite. So, but my brother bought the 3-pack that came with Pac-Man World 2, 3, and World Rally. So, yeah, he totally almost had me through that beautiful wall. But, I can borrow them from him, and I have the PS2, so I can definitely, record on that PS2. Because, I mean, I put up a test video for World 3 that I'll probably delete soon, so I can actually start over. But, is this a place I can go? Because it doesn't look like it. No, it's not. Don't go venturing into the jungle, kids. You might turn up dead. Can't climb that. Can't climb that. Oh, well, I guess I don't need to climb. I can always go here. Oh, yeah, cheery, alright. Is that a gun? Boy, hold on, my hand is really itchy. Alright, there we go. I hate this part. I just have to tell you. Oh, well, okay. I thought, like, he just tossed himself into the river. My first time playing this, I could not, for the life of me, figure out... You'll understand what I mean here in a minute. Like, there was a part on here that I just could not do. And he almost tossed himself into the ocean again. Well, not the ocean, but the stream. Oh, climb up. Goodbye. Just toss yourself right over the edge, why don't you? I don't think when you die, your body just says, well, I'm dead. Just toss me overboard. If it does, that's a little concerning. I have to say, personally, in terms of my favorite Uncharted games, it'd have to be 2 and 4. 3 was okay, but 3 was one of those cases, as Cat Icarus put it, if anybody watches him, oh god, I goofed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, just gotta let this ride, and then boom. That's the part I kept screwing up on, because I kept trying to jump it, and I'd overshoot. So, but Uncharted 3 was the case, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, so it didn't really add too much to the gameplay. Like, story-wise, yes, it is a great game. But, wow. How lucky for me. But, Uncharted 4, it also added a lot. It seemed, well, yeah, it did add a lot, because, like, it added the rope jumps and the sliding and all that. And the, what is it called? I guess a climbing pick or something. Uncharted 4 was just a great experience for me. I ended up getting it for my birthday. It was pretty freaking sweet. But, I'm trying to think. Uncharted 2 was definitely, like, first of all, they fixed the little, magnetizing the cover problem. And then, Uncharted 2 for me, like, it definitely fixed the stealth, because I know if I'm being stealthy, because the closer you get, they kind of, like, ducks down a little. Tries to sneak. Overall, it was also a very nice looking game. So, there we go. supposed to go somewhere over here. Hey, look. I found a thing. Let's see. What else did Uncharted 4 do? I'm sure most of you have seen Uncharted 4, but I won't spoil it, but... Like, I don't know. Uncharted 4 was just fantastic. I feel like there's a couple of... There's like a plot hole in there somewhere, though, that I'll explain whenever we get to that point. But... Either that or I'm just not as well read on my Uncharted as most people are. Because I know they ended up handing off development to somebody. Somebody new, like somebody else rewrote the story. Like it was almost done and somebody rewrote the story or something. I'm not sure, I don't remember, because I just remember it got delayed I think twice. And that was literally the only reason that I ended up getting the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, because I'm like, I was sitting there watching E3 for, what was I watching E3 for?
Oh boy.
I think it was for, Metal Gear Solid 5. I can't remember. What year did this came, not this, but, what year when did they introduce it? I cannot freaking remember, but I was watching E3 waiting for something, because, I mean, other than E3 2016, I had a reason to watch E3, because, like, you know, I was waiting for some of that Metal Gear Solid 5 coverage, and, yeah, and then I saw Uncharted 4, and I'm like, wow, what is this? Because, you know, I'd never laid my eyes on an Uncharted game ever in my life. Except I think the first I played Uncharted Golden Abyss first, because it was free on PlayStation Plus. On my Vita. So. But, and I see it, and there were a lot of technical difficulties, and the trailer or the little gameplay footage that oh no! The gameplay footage they were trying to show ended up messing up and it wouldn't play. And then they had finally fixed it, and then they got around to it, and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. What is this? Uncharted 4, Thieves' End. And I'm just like, oh, well, this looks fantastic, but I've not played any of the others. And then I got, around Christmas time, I got $100 from my uncle, and I didn't know what to do with it. And then I'm just like, wait a minute, well, that Uncharted 4 is coming out. I can always get the rest of them, because it was like $60. The Nathan Drake collection was already out. And I'm just like, I literally beat them one day after the other. Like, the day I got it, I beat the first one already. I'd beaten the first one the day I got it. And then the second day, I beat the second one. And then the third day, I beat the third one. And they were really good. And it's definitely up there with my favorite game series. You got Metal Gear Solid, The Last of Us, and of course Uncharted. And I think there was one more, but I cannot remember it. I'm also kind of excited for that Crash collection too, because I've never played Crash. Like I've used ROMs and stuff, and I borrowed the first one from a friend because he likes to collect old games. But personally for me, they're very hard to play because, you know, I may have grown up when when games were kind of like that, but that one, they're just a little difficult for me. But that remastered one, like, they look also very nice, and it gives me an excuse to play it. I can even play it on the channel if I get it, because like $40 to pre-order, but I'm currently broke. So it comes out, I mean, it doesn't even really have a set release date. And apparently Destiny 2 is supposed to come, it's still slated for 2017, oddly enough. And I mean, even reading a thing, like, the thing about that, there's a big problem with that. Then again, maybe not, now that I think about it. But, see, Destiny had been in the works, I think, since 2009 and was released in 2014? I don't know, whatever year I was a freshman, because I know me and my friend, Dallin, like, oh yeah, Destiny. Me and my friend Tanner, like, oh yeah, dude, that game's gonna be freaking cool. Played the beta, it was actually really fun. And I got it, and I thought it was really fun. Everybody else, I mean, story-wise, I kind of lacked. But, I mean, they did improve it as expansions came out. So, I mean, that's good. Yay, your game's not a total failure, and you brought it back from the brink of hell. but you know, work a little harder on the story. But in terms of, am I supposed to be going back this way? No, I'm not, am I? But in terms of gameplay, I think Destiny is just really fun for me. Mostly because it's also one of those games if I'm frustrated, and, mostly because if I'm frustrated, God in heaven, I'm wasting so much freaking ammo. If I'm very frustrated, I can sit there and I can mindlessly play Destiny. So, it doesn't require a lot of thinking or anything, so I can play it very easily, and it, like, unlike now, I keep repeating myself, and it's because I'm trying to focus on not getting my ass kicked. Oh, crap. But yeah, that one was a good game in and of itself, but they're saying, oh, Destiny 2 is still slated for 2017, although there's not been anything on it, as far as I know. And there's a big problem with that, because keep in mind, I mean, the game was very good for when it came out, minus the story. And it took them, oh god, I'm just gonna stay down. It took them since 2009 to make it. Now, it's been, well, then again, it has actually been 3 years. So, but, I don't know, there's just something about it coming out as early as it is. Then again, I mean, they do already have the stuff, like, if they're gonna use the same engine, then, you know, there's not really gotta change much. Plus, it might even look better, considering the fact they're done with previous gen. So, and I hate to say it, but previous gen, I'm really sorry for you, because you're kind of getting left behind now. I loved the PS3. It was, I spent most of my summer when I was in middle school playing that. I played the shit out of Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, I beat Metal Gear Solid 4 countless number of times. I can't even think of how many times I beat it. I just know I beat it once, and then I'd play it again. Like, I don't want that. But I'd play it, I'd beat it, and then I'd play it again immediately after. But that was also before I could enjoy cutscenes. Now, Metal Gear Solid 4 is more of a movie than it is a game, but damn good movie if you ask me. But yeah, I hate that. You know, I really hate that previous gen's getting left behind, but also that means that the games are starting to look better because they don't have to accommodate for previous gen anymore. Although Destiny looked good on both the PS3 and the PS4, in my opinion. My little brother, he played the demo for it on the PS3. I mean, he's got a PS4 now, but since I signed him in on my PS4 to play Destiny, he can't play the demo anymore since he's technically activated his on a full account, which is, I felt really bad after that, because he has no other way to play it. Oh, hey, look at that.
There he is.
Oh, crap, not these guys.
God.
I hate, oh, shit. Well, anyway, yeah, but Destiny coming out this year, that's a little concerning for me, only because I'm afraid it's not going to be as good as it can be. So, and Call of Duty has apparently died. Activision CEO, apparently, he, has admitted that, you know, it wasn't as good as it could have been. Oh, I'm dead again.
Oh, shit.
Like, he fully admitted that, Infinite Warfare wasn't as good as it could have been, or as good as he wanted it to be. Which, I mean, I heard that it had a decent story. I just didn't like, I looked at the multiplayer, and I'm just like, I mean, I don't usually play Call of Duty anyway. I don't like the multiplayer because it's too fast-paced for me. I mean, Uncharted 4's multiplayer is fast-paced, but, I mean, I don't know. There's something about Uncharted 4's multiplayer that I find a lot better than Call of Duty. But you literally, I'm watching players, and they literally don't even have to touch the ground, and I'm just like, what's the point of even walking, then? And I can't do that. I can't, oh, God, I'm just gonna, oh, get the cover. Oh, shite. What the hell are you aiming at? Yeah, and they said that they're going back to their roots, which I hope means maybe not a remaster. I don't want a remaster of all Call of Duty games now. I do still want to play Modern Warfare Remastered, but I'm also not willing to shell out the $80 to get Infinite Warfare along with that. But I want them to do what Battlefield did. I mean, Battlefield, they kind of, I don't think they never really got, or I don't think they got as high tech as Call of Duty did. But is this trap already set? I can't tell which traps have already been. Oh, yep. But they went back and they did Battlefield 1, which I have not played, but I've seen a lot. The game looks beautiful, personally. But I also heard that the multiplayer is pretty fun, too. Although, I suck at Battlefield's multiplayer. I think the only good play I've ever had in a Battlefield multiplayer was when I accidentally figured out that using the defibrillators can kill someone. Went to go and try to revive a teammate of mine. In the middle of the hall, my aim was terrible. I was looking down the hall trying to shoot through smoke, and they didn't kill me somehow. And then I go and try to revive my teammate. Some dude comes rushing around the corner, and then and then I shot him a couple times because I'm like, wait a minute, is he dead? I did it, because I had literally just figured it out. It was like right before I went to school. It was fantastic. But I'm not good at Call of Duty. I'm not good at Call of Duty's multiplayer, but I'm not good at Battlefield's multiplayer either. Although I do prefer it over Call of Duty only because it seems a little more strategic. And I love strategic multiplayer. Even though sometimes I don't play it strategically. But yeah. How long have we gone? We're about 28 minutes. I'm just trying to keep track of time. I know where we're supposed to go. I was just trying to see if there's... I thought I saw a thing. I'm just trying to... Well...
Oh, you can't be serious. Wasn't I just out here?
Oh yeah, my favorite part of Destiny. Nolan North, the guy who plays Nathan Drake, is the freaking ghost. And once I figured that out, I couldn't stop hearing Nathan Drake. And it made me so happy. Because Nolan North is freaking awesome. But, yeah. I wonder why they ended up replacing, like, I looked it up, why they ended up replacing Peter Dinklage. Oh god, I almost threw myself off the edge. Apparently it was because they weren't really, like, the instructions when introduced were not clear from what I read. Although I don't know the validity of this. But, so they, in turn, like, they ended up, like, recording for The Taken King, but also went back and re-recorded every line from in the game. Nice. This one has more ammo. They re-recorded with Nolan North, which I don't mind, because Nolan North is freaking awesome, but, well, done screwed that one up. Good thing stealth isn't exactly awarded in this game. I mean, it's awarded or rewarded. It's rewarded in the second one, which also is another thing that I liked about the second one over the first one. Because, like, what is my incentive for being stealthy? Just not getting shot at? I mean, the gunfights are relatively easy until you play it on hard. I played this, like, I decided to try to go back and beat them all on a harder difficulty. I beat 2 on Crushing. I feel like I already told this story, but I beat 2 on Crushing. But it says to not change the difficulty. Well, in the beginning, it was still set to normal. And I forgot to set it, and then about halfway through, I decided to change it to Crushing. So, it didn't count me as beating it on Crushing, and it said that I had to go through the entire game beating it on Crushing. So I get to the end, and then I don't get the trophy, and then I go back and look, and it said the beginning was beaten on normal, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going back through that, because if anybody's played Uncharted 2, and they're, I guess I'd consider myself a casual gamer, playing that game on Crushing is not fun. Because I'm sure with anybody who plays games better than me, which it doesn't take much to play better than me. Anybody who plays better than me, I'm sure is like, oh, that mode was easy. What are you talking about? I'm just like, well, good for you. I mean, if you think that mode's easy, good for you. I mean, not even trying to sound like a dick. It's just, damn. Oh, that was an egg from, oh, that was an egg from Jack and Daxter. Hold on. Was it? Hold on. I treasures. Yeah, that's one of the eggs from Jack and Daxter. I bought the collection on my Vita, which I really wish they would have fixed, because it's laggy as all hell. Like I have the PS3 version, but I've beaten 1 on there, and then I went and played 2 on my Vita, and I'm stuck. I hate Jack and Daxter's checkpoint system. I really do. But anyway, I got it on there, and it's not bad. I like Jak and Daxter. I just hated how they turned the first one. Didn't I come from here? I don't know. I feel like I came from here. Yeah, I did. Alright, I'm not going to go through here then. But, they went from the first one, which was like this awesome... Hey. No. They turned it from this awesome 3D platform thing into basically GTA rated teen. So, which was very sad. And then I've played the third one. I've actually on the PS2. I played it and I got to like the last level and I got stuck. I couldn't beat it. So it never got beat. And 3 was pretty tight. I liked 3. I just remember the first time I played it. I went through and I got okay, so you know how you have to use I'm sure, God, it's not like it's spoiling anything. The game is forever years old now. By forever years old, I mean I'm older than that game, but when you have to use Daxter to ride those little what's-it things for what's-his-name. I know this is very descriptive, but it's been forever since I played it. But the mounts that you can ride on in Jak and Daxter, or Jak 3, I mean. And you kind of have to wrangle them up at a pen, and you got to chase them, and then you got to get to like lined up just right, so that way Daxter can jump on them, and he can ride them into the pen. If you step on like the cactus things, if you step on the little cactus things, then they die. So I got past that part when I first played it. Like that game was really gritty. When I was little, I played that when I was like 9, and I'm just like, oh my God, this game is. And yes, I'm gonna say it. This game was scary, and I'm just like, because you know I was a little wimp. I'm still a little wimp, but well, not little, but I'm a wimp. And it was just because what. I hadn't played Metal Gear Solid yet. Where the fuck am I going? That's what I want to know. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 3 yet, because I know I played that at one point, and I got stuck on it. Cause I couldn't play it, because I'm like, how the frig do I save? Because, you know, I was little, didn't listen to anything. Didn't listen to the important codec call that tells you, hey, hit the select button, and go to frequency 140.96, I think is the frequency. And so I didn't do that. Wow, that's beautiful. So I didn't know how to play it. But anyway, I had been playing games like the Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem, oh, what other games did I play? I can't even remember what the hell I played. Like Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, which are actually really good games. I love those games still, even now. Because they're so simple, yet not so much. And I don't know. I really love the games. But, because I have Volcano Island on my GameCube now. Because I Volcano Island, I never owned. My friend Seth, I can't remember. Seth Behringer. I haven't talked to him in years, but he let me borrow it. That and Nicktoons Globs of Doom, and I played those. I had a good time, but like it was really gritty for something I'd never played it before. What the hell are you saying? No, it didn't.
It worked. There he is. Get on the gun. Oh boy.
But yeah, it was very gritty for something at the time, like, from what I played. So... But still, good game nonetheless. I might go back, after I beat 2 on my Vita, I might play the 3rd one on my PS3 instead. Because I love the 3rd one. This first one I had never played until I played it on the... My brother owned the PS3 version, and I traded him, I think it was my GTA San Andreas on my PS2 for that. I forget what I traded him, actually. But, I traded him that for that. And he gave it to me, and I played the first one, and I loved it, minus the checkpoint system. The checkpoint system, I hated the checkpoint system, and the fact that you could only get hit once. That was kind of the same with the Sly games, which I also bought those on my Vita. I played the 3rd one on the PS3 because, again, my little brother's the one who got me into Sly. Because he started playing it, because my friend Dustin, I mean, you guys, Dustin hasn't appeared on the channel in quite some time, but if you go back, you'll find some videos with Dustin in them. Oh, hello. But he played it, my brother got into it, he bought the 3rd one first, because that was the first one he had played. Oh yeah, am I supposed to remove you guys, or you? Oh, shit. Well, I mean, that works. But, he played it, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I played it one summer, like, started playing it on my birthday one summer. And,
Place could use a good plumber.
like, I actually liked it, and my brother, he bought it on the PS2 after he bought it on the PS3 for some reason. And that's where I actually, like, I got past the first, what was Opera of Fear, I think is the chapter. Because my little brother, when he plays games, he plays the chapter that he loves over and over without even beating the game. It bugs me to no end. Because he pays so much money for the game, but then he doesn't ever beat it, and it's just like, ugh. It's like Lego Indiana Jones 2, although he got that for Christmas, but he still hasn't beaten it, and he's had it for years. Oh boy. But he started playing it, and then I played it on the PS2. I got to the second to last place, the second to last chapter. Then I got stuck. Then the disc broke. Then I went to the store, and I went to GameStop, and I found the Sly collection on the Vita. I'm like, huh, this will be nice to play on, you know, on the go. So I played the first one. First one was okay. It was kind of like Jack and Daxter in the fact that, like, one hit... Oh, God, I'm dead. Yep. It's like one hit, and then you're dead unless you get, like, I think it was a horseshoe or something. You got X amount of somethings in a level. I forget. Do I have... What do I have? I'd probably be better off with that. But, and I'm like, oh, this isn't bad. No, it wasn't bad, except for the freaking vehicle parts. I hated the vehicle parts. Anything that required the vehicle, like the handling, was so terrible. But other than that, the game was a solid 8 out of 10 for me. And then I played 2, which was more close to the 3rd one that I had played, because I had also played the 3rd one first, because that's the only one we own. Just like I played Metal Gear Solid 3 first. And then I played 2. And then I played 1 after buying it on the PlayStation Store. And then I played 4. No, I played 4 before I played the first one. Which was... I didn't like the first one when I first played it. But now that I played it, and it was also during the time where I didn't sit and listen to cutscenes or anything. So, I didn't understand it, but then once I got to that point, like, hey, this is a story. I shouldn't be skipping this stuff. And then I'm just like, wow, this game is pretty good. Anyway, I played that, and the second one was more close to the 3rd. I also platinumed that one too, but that one's also pretty easy to platinum. It's a lot of buy this upgrade kind of stuff, which wasn't hard. But the game was really fun. And then the 3rd one, well, I finally beat the 3rd one, which I was very happy about. But and then I tried Thieves in Time because my brother owns that one on a cartridge. I have it free for PlayStation Plus 2 from a while back. But personally, like, I thought it was cool when I played it the first time, because I played it for like 5 minutes before I played any of the others. And then I played it after that, and I'm like, wow, this is not Sly Cooper. I don't know. I mean, there's just something about it. It seemed lazy. Especially, I'm trying to find out where I'm going. But, like, level design also. Like, I was in, like, kind of a prehistoric place. Because this dude, like, this artist thing, guy, bear, was there, and he was like, I gotta get this guy. Well, I did that. I stopped there because after that the level design kind of got lazy, and it just wasn't. And the story was not really that good personally to me, so I stopped playing it. The original 3 were very good though. I love those, the original 3. So, but I feel like I got off on this tangent. I know I was talking about Crash at first, and then I got on to how Jack and Daxter, that egg. I might play that after I get done recording today, the second one, because I want to move on to the third one, because I like the third one. But, yeah. I would play them on the channel, but I don't particularly care for the second one, and I'd like to play them in order. I don't know, it was just like, it was a classic case of, like, don't add a voice to the character. I feel like he was better off without the voice, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. It's just it's something about it. I don't think it was really the voice. I think it was just because they tried to make a GTA out of Jack and Daxter. So, I was just here. What else? Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't even get done with the story about Jack 3. When I played Jack 3, that part I was telling you about, like you had to get the little things into the pin. When I first played it, I didn't have a memory card. So I got there and I had to keep it on all hours of the day, and then my brother decided he wanted to turn, and I had to cut it off, and it made me so sad because I don't think it was a lot of progress, but I made progress, and I was really sad that I had to give it all up. So, but hey. Unlocking the past. I think we're actually going to call it here because we're on the 42, almost 43 minute mark. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me ramble for about an hour. Like it and all that. Share. Subscribe, please. Maybe. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.